Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off giving all honor and glory from the praise and worship to our power. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostles, our elders and bishops of great millstone, rule well, teach well sound doctrine. Strong shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright, 144,000, the rest of the large multitude of men, women, and children. That YAHWASHI have mercy on in these perilous times, many dangerous times that we're currently living in. Alright, your brother HAQADASH, representing Jimmy S. Branch in Cleveland. Lord willing, to bring out a quick and edifying lesson straight to the point. And this is a nice scripture. Lord willing is edifying. And yeah. So I was watching the brother's lesson, the brother AHBANAWA from GMS Dallas Church, subscribe and be edified. And he was going into the article, giant golden Trump statue holding Bitcoin display outside the U.S. Capitol to mark Fed rate decision. And this is Ordo AHBANAWA. Okay, this is Ordo AHBANAWA because you see the chaos that's happening in America right now. The division is set, right? They're pushing the left versus the right harder. All right, they're locking down on organized groups. All right, calling them the T word, right? Putting them on the watch list on all streams of police force. They're cracking down, slowly becoming a police state. You know what I'm saying? It's how do we know this? Because you have troops on the ground. You have the military barricading, or you have the military being around, I'm gonna say, being implemented into the cities. You see what I'm saying? So now I think Trump just also sent troops to another city, right? He just touched down in another city outside of Chicago. Let me see what city that was. That's what it is, Memphis. So this is the new location. This is a day ago. Trump is deploying the National Guard to Memphis. All right. Has set his sights on Memphis as the next city in need of federal intervention, including sending in National Guard troops to combat crime. It says, I want to read this part out. Yeah, I knew they was going to have it in this article too, because this is a pivotal thing that he said. It says in the Oval Office earlier this week, flanked by Republican Tennessee Governor Bill Lee, Trump signed an order to set up a federal task force to send to the city an effort he described as a replica of what he has done in Washington, D.C., where more than 2,000 National Guard troops have been stationed for more than a month. Those troops have mostly been patrolling federal property or beautifying city parks. You see? Bro, come on, man. So, but anyways, this is bringing, it says it's very important because of the crime that's going on, not only in Memphis, in many cities. So this is, so that means that he got more work to do. That means, like, he sent the list, it said Ohio. They're going to be sending them all over these states, man. I was reading an article the other day about Mayor Biggs, the Jake that's the mayor over Cleveland. He was talking about different things. He had said some spiritual stuff in this interview. I didn't have a video playing, but I was reading basically the interview, who the interviewer and the interviewee, right? I was reading the paragraphs, and he was saying some stuff through the spirit. I can't remember, but yeah, he was talking about the troops being on the ground, and he said they asked him what do he think it means by what Trump got. I forgot how the reporter said it. Like, the reporter was tapped in too, asked him, like, what does he think it means when Trump says this or is doing this? I forgot. It was some Trump had did recently, and the mayor Biggs, he responded like, yeah, he think he's trying to bring chaos. You see? Let me see if I can find that, man, because he said, trying to find it. Let me see. Is this the article? I found the article through the Spirit. A guy named Perry Bacon was interviewing Mayor Justin Bibb, and I'm trying to find the part where he said he should believe this is how Trump is bringing in chaos. Let's see. Here it is right here. Perry Bacon says, so when he says crime is high, so I need to bring the National Guardian, what do you think this is actually talking about? Right? Or actually about, Mary Bibb said, it's a lazy argument and it's a strategy to weaponize the executive branch for someone's political agenda. It's a distraction to fuel more chaos in our country and more chaos in our cities. See, it's a distraction to fuel more chaos in our country and more chaos in our cities, and that's the plan. So now let me go from there. So you see again, he deployed more troops to Memphis. So you see, again, he deployed them to Memphis, right? So let me see. Go here. I typed in order ab chaos, meaning is a Latin phrase meaning order out of chaos. It serves as a motto for the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry and symbolizes the philosophical concept of creating structure, understanding, and alignment from confusion and disorder. So they're trying to create structure, NWO, right, with confusion and disorder. You see? And let's type this in. So it says, I typed in, what does the NWO mean? The NWO is a professional. There you go. There you go. It says the NW, the New World Order conspiracy theory narrative. It says the New World Order conspiracy theory. This long-standing conspiracy theory posits that a secret cabal of global elites are conspiring to establish a totalitarian one-world government. So that's what you see going on, man. And so I brought all this out to say what? All right, let's see what they say here.
And did you see this today? A 12-foot golden statue of President Donald Trump holding a Bitcoin was briefly placed on the National Mall facing Capitol Hill. A group of cryptocurrency investors paid for that temporary installation to provoke a debate about the future of digital currency. We checked tonight, and that statue has since been removed.
So we see that, and the guy said it's been removed, right? So the fact that that was an omen, like the brother said in the video, that's an omen, all right. Trump holding that statue. I mean, holding that statue. DJ holding that Bitcoin, right, and it being golden, right? Remember, he's trying to make America great again, and the brother brought out another good point because remember Trump said this. Trump wants America to be Trump wants America to be crypto capital of the world. He has said that. So it says support for crypto, the Genius Act. And remember, he signed the Genius Act, what has the stable coin in it. Okay. All right, the Genius Act signed into law July 2025, guiding and establishing national innovation for U.S. stablecoins. Right, they're calling it stablecoins because it says stablecoins are a class of cryptocurrencies designed to minimize volatility by pegging their value to a stable asset such as a fiat currency like the US dollar or to commodity or to a commodity like gold. This stability makes them a crucial component of the broader cryptocurrency market, serving as a bridge between the traditional finance and decentralized finance. Right? So it would be one digital coin equals $1. It's not gonna be like how inflation is and where fucking 10 uh and that's big when you really think about it because like I'm gonna just give you an example. So just to show you, when you look here, it says US to Jamaican JMD. I just typed in random, found something random, right? What is what to what? You see, it got 500 USD. They give you different. They give you examples with different examples. 500 USD equals 80,194 Jamaican dollars. 1,000 US dollars equals 160,388. So you'll be rich as fuck. $1,000 here, right there, is 160,000. So I can't remember, forgive me, how it works, but it's $20 is $3,000, bro. $50 is $7,000. So it shows you the difference in value that the dollar holds. All right, how powerful it is, one, but then two, how it is in different countries. You do this in any country, you could type in the US dollar to that dollar. It's gonna be different on the scale. But with the digital currency that Trump is trying to push, with stablecoin and all that, it would be dollar to dollar, one for one, right? Let's see. Let me do this again. Stablecoin. Let me see if they explain it being one for one. So stablecoin one for one. It says how one for one backing works. Reserve asset. The stablecoin issuer holds an equivalent value of reserve assets in a bank or the financial institution. For example, for every US dollar pegged stablecoin like USDC or PYUSD that is you issue, the company holds one US dollar or highly liquid cash equivalent such as US Treasury bills and reserve. Okay, so USD is US dollars currency. What is PYUSD? PayPal USD. Okay, so let's see, hold on. I don't know why they got a Y in there then. But anyways, because their design is a stable coin designed to maintain a one-for-one value with the US dollar and issued by regulated financial institution. Because it's going to be backed by real assets. That's why they're trying to bring gold back. Because gold is true to its value. So that now you can go back to have the value be the actual value. And that's what they're trying to do, but in a digital format. Okay. So Trump want to make, it says executive orders in the first week in office. Trump signed an executive order to support the U.S. crypto industry. Later in March 2025, he signed another executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve and a U.S. digital asset stockpile to be managed using digital currency seized an asset for the future cases. Then in July, you got the Genius Act. Okay. Then it's going on the list, prohibiting central bank digital currencies. All right. So you see that it's gonna give them way more control. Like I brought out $1 to or $5 here. It's like 80,000 there. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like so now instead of it being like that, it will be $5. It ain't gonna be 80,000. No, you know what I'm saying? More control, more power. You know. And that's why the Lord had it written. But this is Revelation 13. And 16, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. You see that? And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. That's how you're going to be able to do so. Everybody's going to be on one grid. One structure, all limit to the same functions and features. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, because this is what is ultimately going to lead to. It's going to ultimately lead to this man's new system, man. Well, all are one. He's finally going to get to the point of where he think he's going to be able to complete the Babylonian Empire's structure, man, where all should be one people, right? When you go to Genesis 11, and the whole earth and one was, it says in Genesis 11 and 1, the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go to, and let us build a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they all have one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do. So, as you see the Tower of Babel being built into the heavens, being, the pride, it said, where is it at? Well, let me see. When you go to jump back up to verse 6, Genesis 11 and 6, and YAHAWASHI said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. You know what I'm saying? And this they began to do. So this is the goal, for everybody to be one people on the earth. And he be the God. He feed the thoughts. He give you the food rations of the food, and control the relationships, and he control how man is born into the earth. And this nigga is a psychopath, man. So this is what this system is ultimately entailing. Once you connect your currency, or once you connect the once you connect your once he connect you back, not back, but once he connect you to the grid, or using the currencies to do so, that's how you survive. That's how you live in this world. Once he does that, then there's nothing left else really to do, because he got you mentally, physically, spiritually. Shit, he control the religions, he control everything. So once he actually complete the fucking currency, all right, that has to do for that has to deal with him actually keeping you in this spell, right? Because this currency, the riches, is how he is the leading way this devil uses to keep Jake enchanted, because it can be from sports, Jake being to the bread and circuses, to the Jake, unaliving this person and doing this, and people going crazy because the lack thereof, and but he put it in front of you, but you just can't reach it, so it make you go crazy. Like, he uses his money to keep the people enchanted, bro. That's why Jake do foul things, going to Dubai, and they got the articles coming out now. We've been talked about that, the women going to Dubai and becoming fucking disgraced upon, doing all type of shit for money, man. And this is people going, hey, people entice it. Hey, you want to shorten your jail sentence, huh? Take the C hip, or you want to, shorten your jail sentence, huh? Like, put this C hip in your brain, and we'll make you serve your time in your brain, but you won't have to actually serve it physically. Hey, man, this is about to get ugly out here, dude. The rations of the food and the different entering into the different cities with and being able to drive on the street, right? I know somebody, right? Look, man, there's people right now that's out here developing, fucking, developing apps and shit where it's contactless this and it's contactless that, police, and it's contactless food, and it's contactless. I'm telling you, man. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, and receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to buy or sell, move into the next city, unless you have this mark. Here's wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. Chi Psi stigma. And he's going to use this delivery system, which is the syringe, which you go into the tattoo artists. They show you that with the black glove, and that's the serpent's bite, man. It look like a snake tooth. And he's putting his venom in you, man. His seed in you. And that's why there's no repenting from it. All right? There's no repenting from it, man. Now he put his seed in you. That's that's ultimately what you become. When we as men plant our seed in the women, our child come out, then what? That's our lineage, man. That's us. So if this devil put his seed in you, then you are him. That's the fulfillment of you not receiving salvation. That's the fulfillment of Esau's plan to get everyone see hip, so that ultimately Yahawashi don't come back. There's no salvation for the elect. That's what he want. If he could get you see hip, then there's no repentance, no salvation, because there's no coming back from that. You got to get purged. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be set on fire for you to come back, because that you can't come back from that. You know what I'm saying? We came back from everything else. Shit, Jake did all type of shit when he was in the world, but taking the sea hibit, you cannot come back from that, man. It says that this is Revelations 14, and this is 10. No, let's start at let's start at 9. No, let's start at 8. This is Revelation 14:8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, and is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of her fornication. The wine, it says, the wine of the wrath of her fornication. You see, and that's the result. That's how toxic this place is. The Lord have to purge it out, man. And it's about to fall soon. And the third angel, so in Babylon is America. All right, and it's known as the great city, the golden city. You see, Trump had the golden statue. All right, her philosophies and her doctrine she pushed on the world. That's why That's how she committed fornication. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Right? So when you take this, there's no coming back. There's no repenting. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation. And so it's gonna be poured out without mixture. It's gonna be in its full potency. Only way to be cleansed from it is you have to taste of that fire, man. I don't want to taste of that fire, dude. You ever burnt your hand? You ever had your hand over some fire? Can you imagine your spirit standing in your body and you on fire? Can you imagine the torture, the mental torture? Can you imagine the leading up to? I can't. I'm not, Lord willing, bro. You know, like, bro, Jake, this is not a light thing, the Lord's judgment, bro. Every day do he bring it to light. As the scriptures say. These things must happen, bro, for righteousness to be glorified on the earth, for YAHAWASHI to be glorified on the earth, man. It says the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. His judgment, his righteous judgment. He shall be tormented with fire, talking about the niggas who's being judged, and brimstone, fire and brimstone. He should be tormented with fire and brimstones in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, bro. Okay? It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever for a period of time. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast in his image and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name, bro. You see that? So, yeah, man. That's the judgment for taking this mark, man. You know, he's about to make his move soon, man. It says Trump turns crypto king, but at what cost? So yeah, it's about to get nasty out here, man. Just expect the nastiness to come overnight. Expect you to wake up one day and your life has changed, man. You know what I'm saying? So Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying. Just wanted to bring that information out through the spirit and power. YAHAWASHI. I want to give all honor and glory and praise and worship to YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. That belongs to my apostles and elders of great millstone, apostles, elders, and bishops of great millstone. Salakia. Peace, citation to the hopeful leg. Got excited. Till next time, shalom. Shalom.